The crinkle my chest?
There's a video that was playing on shorts already.
Me working on like day 6 of these chips. Oh, it's my finger. I can smell. It smells like burnt flesh. I keep thinking something's on fire. Howdy, guys. I'm doing pretty good. Minimal injuries today, so that's all right. I only burnt a hole in one of my fingers. Hi from 100 Mile. I got a lot of family in 100 Mile. New Zealand. I got friends in New Zealand right now, the Bodyliner crew. Good morning from Scotland. So like in Scotland, what's the weather right now? What chips am I eating? Dill pickle. My boyfriend hates dill pickle chips, and I'm the type of person I eat like 6 chips and I put the bag down and then he'll eat the rest. So if I buy dill pickle, he won't eat them on me. Hi, Jody. Hello from England. Why did I make content at car shows? I've been trying to make content at car shows and it ends up being really difficult because especially if you're like selling t-shirts or doing something like that, it's like, it's just hard. And most of the time on like weekends, because my camera girl doesn't work on weekends, she's not there to film. We are gonna be trying to have her attend more so she can film for me, but it just ends up being too much of a struggle, especially like, you know, you're trying to talk to people and sell and handle money and doing all that stuff. But we're trying to get better at it. Once Kat starts like coming with me, then it'll be a little bit easier. The gun situation for us. Hi from North Carolina. Am I in a garage? Yeah, this is my shop. It's not the greatest shop, but it's a lot bigger than my last one. Hello from Maine. Congrats on my shop. Thank you. Yeah, my shop is right beside Russ Bros, so I'm still pretty close, and I still do the occasional job for Mike, so that's still good. And we do lots of collabs back and forth for the YouTube. Hi from Germany. Hi from Hamilton. Kick Avery party. Will do. My mechanic? No, I'm a auto body person. So I do like metal fabrication and, well, new panels on and fixing rust and dents and bodywork and paint. I do some mechanical, but I wouldn't say I'm a mechanic because I still have a lot to learn in that area. Where's my camera girl? She is currently sitting in the corner filtering out any and all bad comments. She told me, she's like, oh, I'll just sit in the other room. I was like, no, you gotta be hanging out over here. I'm doing it. She's tucked in the corner over there.
She exposed me.
What's my favorite TV show? I watch a lot of Family Guy. I don't know. I don't sit down and like watch a whole lot of TV, but I like some background noise while I do stuff. So, although Big Mouth was really freaking funny. I actually did enjoy that one. And then like, if I really get into a show, generally it's like a teenage drama or something like that, like Ginny and Georgia. Can we donate a bark collar for Avery? Shock him every time he laughs. Honestly, I would love to put a shock collar on Avery. I think that would be hilarious. My camera lady is pretty. Yeah, she is. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
I should customize the tractor. We actually did talk about that not that long ago. Oh, I'm way up in the comments now. Thank you. Who's my camera lady? Her name is Kat, and she's been my best friend for a lot of years. It's been a lot of years. 10 years, 11 years? 10, yeah. There she is, sitting in the corner.
There she goes, exposing me again.
The people love you. You gotta give the people what they want. She's like, I don't know if people will like me. It's like, everybody's gonna like you. We have friends on TikTok, back in TikTok. Is that your truck behind you? Yeah, this is like a shop project truck. It's a 1-ton 1980 Chevy square body with a tilt deck. So it's a pretty cool truck. It's on propane. It's not the most interesting build, but you know, getting started. The next build that we're gonna have in the shop is gonna be a lot more interesting. What's my age? I'm 24. And I've been doing auto body for 7 or 8 years now. Started working for Mike in the middle of 2018, I think. How do I deal with bullies? Nice. Yeah, auto body is a decent trade. It's been good to me so far. I lucked out and got that job on the TV show. But definitely, I don't know. I think there's probably more interesting trades and better paying trades out there, but auto body's been pretty good. And I do restoration, which is a lot better than ICBC work, but also generally make less money doing restoration than ICBC, but I hate working in an ICBC shop. It just wasn't for me. Do I ride a motorbike or a dirt bike? No, I don't. I mean, I have in the past. I saved up a bunch of money to buy myself a motorcycle and then ended up buying a house instead, but I'm hoping next year that I'm gonna get my bike license so I can ride. I grew up on the back of a motorcycle my entire life. I've been on the back of my dad's Harley since I was like 2 years old. So I definitely want to get my own bike because he's obviously no longer here, so I have nobody to take me for a ride, and I definitely miss being on a bike. Square body is the very first steering wheel you ever touched. That's pretty cool. The car I learned in was not that cool. All growing up, we had this really shitty, like early 2000s Pontiac vibe. However, that thing survived a lot. Yeah, there's only one of her. Only more a-holes on the internet. Thank you. I was on TV I filmed for the Rust Valley Restorers TV show for 7 years. And I'm still doing this YouTube channel partnered with the original production company for Rust Bros. I could move into the shop and work for food.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
That one was funny. Wouldn't let you touch the Mercedes. Yeah, we're out in BC, Tap in BC, it's the Okanagan. Although on the show we call it like Rust Valley, but yeah, British Columbia, Canada, born and raised, basically haven't left here my entire life. My old man's a legend. Yeah, he was. Season 5 was last year. When we filmed for the TV show, we would generally film like 8 months out of the year, and then throughout like the off months, generally I would go work in an ICBC shop, and then I did take a year off from the TV show stuff to work at a custom truck shop.
Keep going.
But other than that, I've worked for Mike basically full time until starting this shop. I actually don't watch hockey. The only sports we ever watched growing up was like the UFC, and then my brother played football, so we watch football sometimes. But I've never really been big into sports. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful here in Canada. Watching from Prince George, nice. Is anybody else working on anything cool? Tell me what your guys' project vehicles are. Where am I from? I'm born and raised British Columbia, Canada. What do I think about Alberta trying to become independent? I mean, that's been in the talks for years and years. I mean, I really like everybody in Canada to just like stand up and like make it so nobody had to separate and the people still had control. That would be nice, but I understand why they'd want to. Done any fishing lately? Yeah, we went salmon. It was just salmon season here, so we went out fishing for salmon quite a bit and caught a couple, but nothing too cool. $1990 Astrovan, cool. Do I have a dog? Yeah, I have a couple little pit bulls. Well, actually, they're not very little, but 92 square 4x4, nice. I wish I made the letters bigger on these videos. By the way, my project is to build the Are we able to buy? You can't answer those ones, can you? Those ones get filtered out. What should you get if you're starting an auto body? For tools wise, a really, really nice mask. I like those full face 3M masks. Those are really nice. And a decent set of hammers. Even if you get one hammer to start, you should have like one really good hammer and one really good dolly, like probably a common dolly, and then your basic tools for disassembling, so basic socket sets, and a good set of sanding blocks, and that's really all you kind of need to get started. Obviously, you probably want to get, more power tools and stuff as you go, but that would probably be my like base recommendation. Do I like Sabrina Carpenter? I don't mind her. I don't really listen to like that genre of music much though. But I did watch her as a kid on Disney Channel, right? That was Sabrina Carpenter, wasn't it? Yeah. Can't remember what show she said. Was it Liv and Maddie? Was that it? Anyways, I remember seeing her on Disney Channel when I was a kid. I'm restoring a 84 Toyota 4x4 extra cab. Nice. That'll be fun. You know what? I'm actually not I like some heavy metal, but I listen to a lot of rock and then like kind of like folk country. 95 Silverado here. Nice. There's a special place in my heart for OBS Chevys. How old am I? I'm 24. I'm all time working on my own Ford Ranger. Nice. Do I like whose music? Have I heard the band Warning? I have not. Ooh. You've owned 45 vehicles? I'm not quite there yet. I've probably owned at least like 20 in my time, but I don't currently have 20. Country is good stuff. Yeah, country is good. Don't really like a lot of the poppy country, but there's some really good new like folk country singers that have been popping up everywhere, and I kind of like that. I like songs that tell a story. I don't really like just like random words in the middle of whatever music. Thank you. The Warning is 3 sisters from Mexico. Most songs are English. Cool. I'll actually have to check that out. There's another singer that I follow from Mexico that's a young girl too. Oh, what was her name? I was never on Backroad Truckers, but I was on Rust Valley. Was I on Backroad? No, I've never been on Backroad Truckers. Hi from New Zealand. Pretty sure it's National Daughters Day, not Girlfriend Day. Hi from Missouri. TikTok, this is so much nicer because you can make the words a lot bigger. You have a 3-inch lift kit for me? Is that a dirty comment? Okay, well, I fell for that one. Your brother's mechanic too? Specializes in Mercedes. Ooh, it's a lot fancier than what I do. How did I get into bodywork? I was a really bad student in high school, and I didn't want to continue on with I ended up graduating, but anyways, I wanted to not graduate, so I figured I'd pick a trade, and ended up in auto body because my school offered this like dual credit program, and then ended up really enjoying it and stayed to graduate. And then the day I graduated, I started at Russ Bros full time. What does my boyfriend do for work? He also is a body man, and his parents actually own an auto body shop in Armstrong, so he works at his family shop. All right, guys, well, it's 3:30, so we're gonna let you go. But we are gonna try to be doing more lives at the end of, I'm not gonna say every day because, you know, sometimes there's just different stuff going on, but we are gonna try to do lives more frequently around this same time. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel so you get notified, and thank you for coming and talking to me.